banging on Daddy's door.
Why not?
Who gave you this?
My son gave it to me.
Well, how sweet. Do you want to come downstairs and help me cut out pumpkins?
But how come we can't decorate Dad's room?
Well, because it might scare somebody, and certain people think that terrible things happen on Halloween.
But they don't, do they?
Well, certainly not to sweet boys like you. Only grown-ups who haven't been very good have to worry. Come on.
People say I'm naive, tearing my heart out on the sleeve, and it will surely break if love should ever leave.
I think I love you.
What?
I said, I think I love you.
I don't mind what they say. I know this love is gonna stay. 'Cause in the deepest part of my heart of hearts, I know that we will always be this way. I know you were made for me.
Hey, man, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right?
No. How long we been here anyway? 4, 5 hours?
I can't see my watch.
He wants us to squirm. That's her. Who? You know, that coffin was no bed of roses. And you could have given me a lift on the yacht, considering you were coming here anyway.
Is this the one that helped you escape?
And here I am again. I even think it's the same chair. And here I thought you liked it. I thought you and I.
My apologies. I hate to keep people waiting. So, how have you been, Dylan?
Well, I had a little sore throat last week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Have you tried the licorice root thing? It does wonders. It never fails. My goodness, this is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Morgana. You may leave. So, how is Janice? And, of course, your brother? How do you like Santa Barbara? Sam. Sam, you have got to tell me all about your trip. We have so much to catch up to. Haven't we?
You're right.
Yeah. I said get him out of here before he goes down again. Yeah, big man. Well, this time I'll know what's coming. Come on. I don't want to talk about what I saw. I want him out of here.
No, nobody is going anywhere until you apologize to him.
Come home and find you in the bathtub and him standing over you, leering at you, and you tell me to apologize.
He wasn't watching me. If you will just ask me what happened.
You are just
I was upset. I broke something.
Forget
he was
it.
concerned.
Forget it.
Look, I am sorry. I needed a friend, and you tried to help me, and I thank you for that.
I don't believe you. This man is not a friend to either one of us.
Look, he has done more for me than I have a right to ask. He has done more for you and you don't know it. Now, if you want to dislike him, that's fine, but don't use me as the issue. I don't need defending. I can take care of myself. Well, let me fix that.
No, that's all right. I gotta go. No, I am leaving. I think Cruz is right. This is his place and I don't belong here. Hey, that's okay. Look, Eden, I'm sorry, but is it all right if I stop back by the house, pick up my briefcase and a couple of things?
Of course, you don't have to ask.
I'm sorry about it. Got your number, pal. I don't want you to
Cruz.
I'm about to let you scammer destroy this relationship. Hey, man, don't worry about it. You are doing all right, all by yourself. So you think you know that guy, huh?
Your ego is totally responsible for what happened right here. I think it's time we stop coddling it.
Boy, he pulled the wool over your eyes. Not now, Nick.
I gotta lay down Dylan, I think.
Please, listen, man.
Is everything...
Oh, listen, okay. I'll meet you at Buzz's in 10 minutes. Fine? 10 minutes.
All right.
Oh, my goodness, are those flowers for eating, too?
Yuck, the guts are messy, huh?
Sweetheart, don't call them guts. I wonder who they're from.
Cruz?
Well, she does have other friends.
Other boyfriends?
I wouldn't be surprised. Why don't you read one of the cards and find out?
I better not. She might get mad. Your pumpkin looks mean. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl, and she is mean. Now, on Halloween, she's going to give everyone a terrible scare. You just watch.
Goody! Mom, how come you don't dress up as something scary on Halloween like I do?
Well, maybe this time I will.
As what?
How about a witch?
They'll say nothing, sir.
I'm aware of that. Browns?
There's nothing in these shoes, sir.
Well, you're finally learning, Dylan.
You took every cent I had the last time.
I believe the wind is rising. You searched Kelly Perkins' apartment?
Who?
Of course.
Who is Kelly Perkins?
Who? You know, you're starting to sound like an owl. It's really a very annoying habit you've picked up. What do you care? She is your brother's girlfriend, not yours.
Look, Carlo, they don't know anything.
Don't tell me I've misjudged. Now, I was absolutely sure that we had you followed so thoroughly we would have known that you hid that map somewhere. Or is it possible you still have it on you?
Oh, come on, Carlo. Will we go through all of this if we did?
Yes. I think you would. As a matter of fact, in a way, I think you enjoy it.
Suppose we do have a map and it does lead to some gold. I mean, what's it to you, Carlo, with all of your millions? What's one more measly little gold mine?
Benno, you know, I'm almost certain that Mr. Hartley's feet must be getting chilly.
And now cut it out.
No.
May I smoke, sir?
May. You absolutely may. I've finished my salad.
Dylan, hold on.
Kirk knows I'm in love with you. I show it 100 different ways every day when you're around and when you're not around. He's the only one that knows we're announcing our engagement this week. He has not said a single thing. He has not made a single move out of line.
Maybe not to your face. When I see the dude alone, it's a different story.
Well, I don't know about that. But Cruz, Kirk has put himself out for you in spite of the constant hostility that he gets from you.
He's put himself out for me? How?
I think the real issue here is that the man pushes your buttons. He is sophisticated, he gets around, he knows business inside and out, and he's on a different level of society than you are.
I see all the things I'm not. Is that what you're saying?
No, but I knew you would take it that way.
No, you got it wrong, babe. What the guy is the kind of guy that you can't see past. That's all. He's got a three-piece suit, a three-martini style, and it's obvious you find that very, very comfortable. I don't know, maybe he reminds you of your father. Never were too good at seeing through him either, come to think of it.
What's this supposed to mean?
Let's stick to the point. You take the guy at face value because he's what you're used to. When anybody else could see, what he's trying to do is break us up.
I don't think that's the issue. It is not Kirk, it's me. And my life separate from you.
What?
You always take offense. It is so hard. Sometimes I twist myself into knots trying to explain my actions. Trying not to hurt you. Being late. Having to travel. And frankly, I am tired. And it is nice having someone like Kirk. It is nice. Because it's important to me for him to understand and for you to understand. I mean, like the remark about my father. Now, I know that you never liked my father.
Oh, Eden, I respect your father. I haven't sanctified him the way you have, no.
But that is why Kirk is important to me. Because he listens to me. I can talk to him about my father, and he doesn't sermonize to me. I can tell him my feelings. And everything that you see is in black and white. Law and order. Money is evil. Business is evil. Death is evil. And so is Kirk. Why don't you take your badge off every once in a while and try to live?
Oh. Is that what this is about now? Whether or not you and I belong together? I thought we decided that a long time ago, Eden.
I just don't think sometimes that the life that I live day to day is going to mesh with the life that you expect of me as your wife. Nick's waiting for you.
He'll keep waiting.
He needs you. Besides, I really don't think there's anything more to talk about.
Oh, there's plenty more to talk about. Did it ever occur to you that I'm upset because I love you?
I'll talk to Kirk.
I would appreciate it if you wouldn't. I'd appreciate it if you'd stay here until I come back and talk to me, and we can finish this, all right?
Cruz, I love you too. And sometimes I get a horrible feeling that it's just not enough.
Yes, it is enough. This is about learning. It's not a crime. Wait for me.
The wig and the dress and the tape player.
I can die happy. And I want to die right now.
I should write a book someday. The digital clock. Now, this was a stroke of genius. You behave. And the letter. Eden doesn't like my masterpiece anymore. She'll soon find out that a work of art never dies.
Another brew of the barrel, sir?
No thanks.
No?
Well, so much for our sunny day.
What kind of a place is this?
This is Buzz's place. It's kind of a hangout. I always come here when I'm by the boats.
Hello, Commissioner. What can I get you?
Pearl has it in his head that I'm some sort of commissioner.
Fine, I'd vote for you.
You know, coffee would be nice.
The two.
Two Cave de Cabos. Coming right up.
Who's he talking to?
He just likes to translate. You know how some little boys want to grow up to be firemen? Pearl wanted to be foreign.
What did you want to be?
I think I'd forgotten until today.
Mason?
Mary, you were about to say something I don't want to hear.
I don't know.
Well, then, listen first. Rejection, for me, is like those high-frequency whistles that only dogs can hear. I usually see it coming a long way off and run like hell. I can't seem to do that with you for some reason. What I said to you out there, as qualified as it may have been, I've never said to another woman. Well, I take that back. I've said it, but only because it seemed polite under the circumstances. Now, I know that sounds cold, but there it is. They were only words. I just didn't understand what the big deal was about. And now that the big deal may be right in front of me, I'm scared to death that for the first time in my life, I won't have the words.
Mason, what am I going to do about you?
I have a suggestion.
No, I don't need one. I have 100 things going around in my head right now.
Is one of them to tell me to get lost?
No.
One for the lady and one for the gent.
Thank you, Pearl.
Hey, man. Sorry I'm late. Is everything okay?
What'd you find out? What'd you find out, Nick?
Kelly's landlord got a good look at one of the two guys that took off with Dylan and Sam. His wife happens to be an artist. He said, this looks pretty much like the guy. You know, and I figured he has something to do with the ship, or the docks.
Well, if he's been around the docks, Pearl will know him. Yo, Pearl!
Pearl?
Yeah, so-called for the careful inspection he gives each and every oyster he shucks.
Hey, Cruzerino, what can I do for you?
Man,
Hey,
give yourself an early Christmas present and wash that apron, man.
Well, this cats go bananas over me.
Any pearls turn up lately?
Not since this one. I'm still looking. They're shy little buggers, you know?
Yeah, listen, man, this particular dude, you think you've seen him around here or maybe down at the docks or anything recently?
It's a face I wouldn't forget, isn't it? Let me think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's a face I'd recognize in a crowd. But only in a crowd, gentlemen. You?
Special announcement from the National Weather Service. Small craft warnings have been issued for a storm expected to hit the coastline later this evening. Gale force winds over 50 miles per hour have already caused power outages in parts of Santa Barbara. Stay tuned for further information.
Hello, is anybody there? Who are you?
I seem to be getting my memory back. This afternoon, I took 4 guys out to a yacht on a boat. This bozo was one of them.
You recognize this man?
Yeah, he's another.
So, you're gonna crank up that leaky old skiff then and take us out there, aren't you?
What, are you serious? In this weather?
That man is my brother, and if anything happens to him...
You'll pay for the gas, correct, Maestro? No problem. Just let me get somebody to mind this establishment, okay?
Take off that damned apron, man.
Tell me something. What did it feel like
What?
when I said that to you earlier?
Different than I imagined.
Then you'd imagined it before.
Oh, yes, many times. Who hasn't?
Well, was it pleasant, at least?
Yes.
Well, then I'm jealous. In one great leap, you've managed to experience far more in love than I have.
You mean no one has ever told you?
But I never really missed it. But you know, love, if that's what I'm in, has a sort of daredevil quality to it. For some reason, all of a sudden, I feel like my whole life depends on making you love me back. I've never thought too much about the future before. But if a woman like you could love me, well, that would be something astounding. The only problem is, would I be too astounded to believe it? Wait a minute. We didn't order it. Well, I think they're just unnerved to have a beautiful woman in the place. I hope you like oysters.
Maybe blindfolded. Well, why look a gift oyster in them? Do they have mouths?
They're all mouth. Don't say it. I'm not an oyster, in spite of this almost uncrackable shell. Look over toward the marina. You see the big white yacht, the one with the blue flags on it on the end there? That's ours. It's hardly ever used anymore. We never have any privacy at home.
What are you asking me, Mason?
I don't know. Well, I do know, I'm afraid to say.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to be alone right now.
Oh, you think it's a proposition?
Mason, there's something you should know. I don't judge anyone else in this, but I don't think I believe in sex outside of marriage. For me, anyway.
Well, Mary, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't want you. But I think what I really want is just to hold you. Feel your hair against my face. Listen to your breathing. Just be with you. Anywhere you want me to be.
I think that sounds...
What? What?
Look. Oh.
Do you suppose it's a pearl of wisdom or a pearl before swine?
A pearl of great price.
Gotten for nothing.
Carlo! All right, that's enough. Call your dogs off.
Sam, you open your mouth and I swear.
I believe Mr. Williams has something to say.
Sam, don't you say a word.
Listen, isn't it his turn to listen to me yell for a while? No!
Come on, no! Take it!
Yes. Who? If you must, at least stall them. We are out of time, gentlemen. I want the location of that map now. Or I'm just going to have my friends finish their job for neatness' sake.
A jacket.
Oh, no!
Damn you, you fool!
How unimaginative.
Yeah, well, it fooled you, didn't it?
Yeah, but now we've lost everything, partner.
Listen, shut up before you lose what you're scared of most of it.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Human nature, I mean. Untie them. We have visitors. One word, just one word from either one of you about our little interview, or to anyone else for that matter. I'll make sure that my boys here finish the job.
The police, open up!
You understand me?
What have you done to my brother?
Borrow your shoes up.
And my boots got wet on the way on board.
Have you gentlemen been fishing?
Yeah, well, this used to be.
That's my jacket. I caught it on a nail. A couple of nails.
Beppo, perhaps our friends here would enjoy a bit of cognac?
No, Senor Mercado. I think we'll pass on that. Thank you.
I trust that my passport is in order.
Yes, everything is exactly as it should be. Except I have the feeling that I've seen you before. Never go by another name?
Go by the name on my passport.
These days, anyway, huh? Or anybody mind telling me what these two guys are doing here?
Of course. They were invited to dinner as my guests.
Craig leaves like you wouldn't believe.
See, Dylan, Sam, and I, we met in the Matati, wasn't that it? Right?
That's right, the Matati.
It was at the mouth of the Congo, right? That's right. Yes. And Dylan decided to leave, but Sam wanted to stay on with me for a while. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I got this call from Baron Rothschild, who wanted me to cooperate with him and one of your California vintners. I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge his name as yet. On a project that seemed very interesting for all of us, including all of our wineries, you see. So, voila. Here I am.
How did you know what they were? They weren't living with me.
Well, Sam here has kept in touch with my masseuse.
These amigos, I think it'd be a good idea if we got back to shore.
So soon. Well, not to be rude, but Somebody tell me, was there any point to all of this?
Look, what's your foot?
I stumped my toe coming on board. Silly me.
We just wanted to welcome you to the United States.
Thank you.
And give my best to the baron. Yeah, thanks, Carlo, for everything.
Buenas noches.
Playing out back with Ted. Well, those are very nice. I'll bet you're a quick hand with a carving knife.
Well, stick around. I'll show you.
No, thank you. I've answered my calls. I'm taking off.
Oh, my God, the power's off.
What?
Has anybody gone upstairs? Have you checked on Daddy?
Eden, be calm. The power's fine. She just turned the lights off.
What are you so worried about? The machines automatically switch over to the battery pack.
Has anybody checked it? I mean, do you know that it's working? There's already been blackouts. I mean, what's going on? I called here and all I got was...
All you got was what?
No, I was on the phone for quite a while, actually. Although it did ring on when I was on the business line, then it stopped.
Well, you have some deliveries here, several deliveries. Brandon and I are busy decorating for Halloween. Maybe we'll put a goblin on your door.
They're all the same. Sorry, I ordered these just after that fiasco down at the house.
You know, I haven't been wanting to talk about this because I didn't want to embarrass you or me. But I think we should talk about it.
All right.
I'm glad that you admire me, and I admire you in many ways.
No, wait a minute. I think I've just changed my mind. Do we really have to talk about this right now?
I'm sorry, but I think we do. I'm aware that your feelings... You have more feelings for me than you did in the beginning.
No, they're the same. And they've been there all along.
Well, I'm very complimented.
Right.
Well, I know it sounds stupid, but I mean it. I mean, it's really wonderful to have someone feel that way about you. And it's even more wonderful to be able to feel those feelings yourself. But I want to make this very clear to you.
Eden, please don't. Look, I know you love Cruz.
Yes.
I mean, you are announcing your engagement this week.
Yes.
Don't you see, I don't admire you. I don't have feelings for you. I mean, I have so much. I mean, I have daydreamed about this conversation so many times, so many ways. But typical, I mean, you're handling this with your characteristic grace, and it's just making it all the more difficult. You have nothing to do with my feelings, really. Nothing. I mean, you didn't cause them, and you can't take them away. They don't hurt you, or touch you, or ask anything from you.
I know that.
All right, well, at least now you do know that, and I know that you know that. So I'm glad.
Well, Kirk, you've been very good to me. Not in a business sense, but in a personal sense. I mean, you listened to me about Daddy, and you helped me with the promotion with Cruz.
Yeah, that was very hard. I assure you.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that way. Maybe I did.
Well, I may as well say this. I'll get it right out there. I mean, everything that I feel right now, I just feel as though it would just all fade away. I mean, if not for the sheer impossibility of it, if I didn't think, and this is my right to feel this right now, that I think he is so wrong for you, Eden. Please don't hate me for this. It's the one thing that I hope for, even though I know there is no hope for me. Thinking that someday that you will know and realize that Cruz can never make you as happy as I could.
Look, I love Cruz too much to make him feel like he's in any competition. Real or imagined. So why don't we just keep this between the two of us? I hope I haven't lost you as a friend.
Would you like to go upstairs and check in on Cece?
Hot stuff.
And in. And in. And in.
Where'd you go, Brandon?
Well, how about a preview as to what it's like to be alone with Mason Capwell, lecherous Lothario?
Oh, I don't think I dare.
First thing I'd do is something like this. And the second is something like this.
And the third?
Well, it's very similar.
Oh, you know what? I have to go up and change.
As long as you promise to change your mind, too. About the yacht?
Well, I don't remember saying no.
No. Daddy. Kirk.
It's all right, Miss Capwell. It's all right.
What's wrong?
This happens from time to time. It doesn't mean anything.
I thought you knew.
Can he see us?
No, I'm sure not.
Does this mean he's getting better?
No, it's just a muscular reflex.
Mrs. Nolan had you check the reserve power state. The radio said that there could be a power failure because of the storm.
Excuse me, I don't think Cece would want anyone to see him like this.
I think she's right.
Mary, what happened?
Oh, nothing. I just got my shoes wet.
Oh, was it raining out?
No, I was at the beach earlier before it clouded over.
Rosa, would you get back, please?
Oh, and Mason's down there.
You went to the beach with Mason?
Excuse me, Gina, I have to go change.
Mary, you were at the beach with Mason?
Gina, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not on duty now, and I don't really have to account for my comings and goings, do I?
Of course not.
Just anywhere?
Anywhere down there.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Oh, hang on.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Nice day.
What's that?
I'll show you in a minute. Oh, good. They sent both.
Dresses for who?
Well, it's something Mary picked out and something I picked out for Mary, but I don't want her to... You know, would you be dear and take this up to her room for me? Tell her it was
No, wait a minute. I don't even approve of you seeing her, Mason. I'm not going to do that.
Come on, Ted. Did I ever disapprove of you seeing Lake and Lockridge? Don't answer that.
You better be good to her.
You just watch.
You, Maestro, what are you, 7 years bad luck? I walk out with you, and what happens? Some woman finds a pearl in one of my oysters.
It's called karma, Pearl. It's what you get for being greedy.
I should sue you, Crusoe.
Give that man a boarding pass on Ailey's Common.
You know, I'm fair to middle and ticked off at you turkeys. I had better things to do today than go on some wild goose chase out to a yacht and then get jerked around. Oh, all innocents, are we? Tell me you're not lying about what went down out there?
Cruz, we're not lying.
Next time, tell them to call the Campfire Girls.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Keep
Do
that
it.
kid off the street.
Don't worry. And thanks, Cruz.
been?
I had an errand to take care of.
I don't think Cruz is too happy with us.
He's not the only one. Hey, listen, I figured out what happened. You went out there with Carlo and let him work you over a little bit until he accidentally found the fake map. You think he's not going to be able to figure that out? Come on.
Oh, he will. Yeah, in maybe 3 weeks. That'll give us enough time to get up some money.
Booze.
Hey, I'm counting on Janice to win the centerfold contest himself.
And I'm counting on Santa Claus. What if it doesn't take him 3 weeks? He does it in less time. I mean, I figured it out in 3 minutes. And he's not going to be so gentle with you next time.
Well, then, gentlemen, maybe we'd better get out of here and find a safer hiding place for the real item.
Is that all you can think about, the damn map, huh?
Don't worry about us, Nick. I appreciate you coming out and finding us. How'd you do that anyway?
I'm not going to do it again.
Message received. Come on, Sam.
After you, Guana.
Because I'm not going to have to do it again.
Eden? Blew it, pal.
I'm sorry I waited, but I heard about the power lines on the radio and
Listen here, come here. Look, what happened with Kirk? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have asked what was going on first. I shouldn't have jumped at him like some beast. And
No, I should have confronted the situation when I knew it was going to be a problem. Cruz, I never, ever made him think that...
I know.
And I didn't mean that about you being insecure.
Well, I am sometimes, you know? Is that allowed?
I talked to Kirk.
I asked you not to do that.
I couldn't help it. He was at the house. I had to say something.
And what did he say?
He understood. He was very good about it.
I hope he didn't think that I sent
No,
you
I didn't
over...
say your name. We never mentioned you.
Good, Eden. Am I going to have to like the guy? I'm not, am I?
No, but you gotta like me.
That I can manage.
You know, Cruz?
Yeah.
It was so frightening.
What was frightening?
When I was at home, I went up to go check on Daddy, and his eyes were open. And the nurse said it was just muscle spasms, you know, but it was frightening because he was looking at me. You know that look he always used to get when he was angry?
Yeah.
And I just...
Oh, man, why? You want something to drink?
Thanks.
Looks like Dylan is okay. I don't know what was going on. There was some false alarm with him. It's something weird going on, though. I don't understand what it is.
Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
That letter that Daddy wrote me, I threw away.
Good.
It's back. Cruz, the way he looked at me. And now this.
Easy? Hello? Can you see me? Well, I hope you can. Nope, it's not Eden's. I had a copy made. I wish I could show her so she could see how nice I look in it. And when I put this wig on, even you would have a hard time telling us apart. You look so mean. Sometimes you look sweet and innocent. But not now. Now you look the way you did when you were willing to throw my little boy out in the cold just because he wasn't a cat lover. Anyway, people say that husbands and wives should be best friends. And you are that to me. Do you know that? I can talk to you. But all good things must come to an end. So close your eyes and rest. Because tomorrow, I lose my best friend.
Hi.
Hi, I'm not quite decent.
Well, I never have been, so don't worry about it. I was wondering if I could borrow your pearl.
For what?
For about 2 days.
I mean, why?
You'll get it back. Don't you trust me with your jewels? Thank you.
Oh, Mason, you know that dress that that I picked out that you wanted to give me as a present, a very generous present?
Yes, they were supposed to send one in your size. Did it come yet?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the right dress, and it fits, and you look like Shirley Temple in it?
Well, it fits.
How would you like to have somewhere to wear it tomorrow night? I just checked with the crew. The yacht's available. Trusted me with your jewels.
I've never been on a yacht.